Well, hi, good morning, everyone, on this really early Tuesday morning. Got so much to do today. Didn't sleep, so I've been up quite some time, but I'm getting a lot done, getting caught up, and I'll just go to bed early tonight because it's going to be a long day. But that's okay, because sometimes that's what you got to do when you're a business owner and an entrepreneur. Is just sometimes this is what it takes to get caught up when you are busy and you have multiple things going on like I do. And so it is what it is. So we're going to get ready today. I'm wearing browns and greens today. You can't see it, but I am wearing browns and greens. So we're going to use those colors today. It is another rainy day here in Houston. You can't see it because it's still dark, but that's okay too. Get a lot done when it's quiet in the house and I can concentrate. Starting with my primers this morning, my e.l.f. hydrating primer and my Gover Girl color corrector primer and moisturizer. Both of those are really good products. By the way, grab you a drink. As you can see, I've been at this a while today, but that's okay. I really like it when I get caught up. It makes me feel really accomplished. And so sometimes it's just worth getting up, getting going early. You hear my dog in the background. He's ready for his food, which it's not quite time for him yet. He can wait a little bit longer. Oh, tell you, in this really dry climate right now here in the house because of all of the cold, I have really noticed my face drinking in my moisturizers. You know, that's one of the things that happen as you mature, is your skin just needs more and more plenishment, moisture. So don't skimp on that, because if you skimp, that's when your makeup is not going to look good. You don't want to skimp. So I put those on and just sort of letting that sink in a little bit, let my skin drink all of that in. I'm finding that my skin is plumping better when I do that. I give it a chance to just really absorb all the benefits of the primer and the moisturizer. Grab your drink, grab your tools. If you need to, grab a bite to eat, and let's get busy getting ready for January the 23rd, 2024. Can you believe that? We're at the end of January already. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? Alright, let's go in now with my wonderful, love this stuff, Haus Labs Foundation, and I am going to use my fingers today because I really, now I have hardly used any, guys, and just look at this. I hardly used any, and it's almost too much. I'm going to have to blend because there's almost too much here. All I used was three or four tiny little dots. I mean tiny little dots. Oh, I'm telling you, this stuff feels like, I just can't even tell you how wonderful it feels when you put this on your face. And my face just seems like it just absolutely drinks this in. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing product. And it's like a full coverage foundation, but it feels like it's it just feels like a beautiful high end moisturizer, and I get this unbelievable appearance to my skin. You know, every time I use it, I'm just in awe. I mean, I'm really in awe. It just gives me this beautiful, uniform complexion. Just amazing. Absolutely. It really does just blow me away every time I use it, because I just can't get over how much my skin has responded to this formula. Okay, today I'm going to be using my LA Girls White, LA Pro White Concealer, and I'm going to put this in my worst spots here and conceal where I can. A little bit over here, a little bit up here, here. I do very much love this applicator. It's like a paintbrush, and it gets right into the corners, where you need it to go, and you have such control over it. That's what I think is remarkable about that formula. And it just glides, absolutely just glides on your skin. Brightens where you need it brightened. I do take it up, and I do put it up onto my lids as well. Use it as a base for my eye makeup. Just don't feel the need to have to buy a whole nother product, frankly. Now that's amazing, just amazing how that changes the look of my skin. I'm just stippling this in, taking it up the top. Very anxious for today. My husband has a follow-up today with his surgeon, and I'm very anxious to get an update on how he's progressing and how he's healing, and when he potentially will be able to go back to normal routine, normal work schedule. You know, he's anxious and ready for that. We'll have to see what the doctor says after he does his follow-up today. Can't believe it's been 6 weeks since his surgery, and so much has happened. Learned so much about this recovery. You guys have been phenomenal with your support and encouragement and messages, and I just have the best community. I really do. You guys just are phenomenal. Just to take the time out of your day to send messages for him is just, it's just amazing. It really does give you faith in our world and our community as human beings, that we can care about each other when we really don't even know each other, and that says volumes for me. Okay, we are going to now, while that's sinking in, going to use my Laura Mercier loose pink setting powder. We're going to come under the eyes first, get those set. After we do this, we are then going to go and we are going to work on brows. Set the chin, and the lips, and the nose. And I'm going to use my little bit bigger brush for the rest of my, powder puff for the rest of my face. Just get all of that sealed. This is a really nice setting powder. Laura Mercier. Pink. Now, that is truly amazing. When I look at myself straight on here and I look back to 2 years ago, 3 years ago, obviously I've lost so much weight since then, but my skin is just in such better shape. And I know it's because I've been really, really paying attention to my skincare routine, but looking at up close here and looking at, you know, when you get really up close and you can look at your skin and you can look at your pores. I just know that part of the reason I'm having such great success right now is this foundation, and I hate to harp on it, but it just really is astounding. Really astounding. Okay, going to come in and draw my little line right here and my little line right here. It's my marker for my brows. Just letting, ever so lightly, just letting the pencil follow the natural shape. I'm not putting any pressure on this pencil at all. It is by far the easiest pencil I have ever worked with. No, I mean, there's not even a second place here. I can't even remember working with another pencil that is even close to this easy. Oops, got a little low there. Yep, just pick our finger and fix it. Yep. Okay, now this side. Boy, I tell you what, we have had some rain here in Houston in the last day. There is so much rain everywhere that the streets are flooding. You may have seen a video I put out yesterday about flooding. So many people get confused and think that flooding is part of their homeowner's insurance, and it is not. There's just not even a policy here in Texas that you can buy that covers flood. You have to go through FEMA. It's just not even, you don't have a choice. There's a lot of it going on here in Houston right now. It's not raining at the moment, but we are supposed to have rain on and off for the next 10 days, which is going to make the springtime explode like it did last year. We had so much rain this time last year that when spring rolled around, everything just absolutely exploded. And, you know, it's a good thing too, because down here in Houston, when we don't have these wet, rainy winters, we just have so many bugs. And at least when we have the rain and then we have the freezing temperatures, at least the freezing temperatures get rid of all of the critters for the most part, and we don't get inundated in the springtime. Alright, get this done. This is the wax part of it now. And that is my computer letting me know somebody's emailing me. Alright, now we are going to use the color portion of the brow treatment. This actually colors the hairs, so you can fill in those areas where you are sparse. Another day out in the rain, which is, I just hate to drive in the rain. So many people drive so irresponsibly. They speed and they don't give enough room to stop, and that's who causes accidents. Especially on the freeway. Here in Houston, we have a freeway here called 99, and honestly, it's like being on the German Autobahn. I mean, there's just cars that are doing 90, 100 miles an hour. It's insane. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to come in and I'm going to put a little bit of lipstick on. My lips are very dry today, again. And today I am using my little bit darker color. Because I am wearing browns today. This is a dollar store find. Where are my glasses? Let me read you this information because this is a really nice consistency. This is LA Colors, of course, and it is in Cocoa Shimmer. It's just sort of this really pretty, sort of a wine brown color almost. It's really flattering, and we'll add a little bit of gloss to that as we kind of get going here. Okay, so we're doing greens and browns today was what I've talked about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this palette. This is a knockoff to FlowerKnows. I don't even think there's a name. I got it through SHEIN, and it is Color Roses, I believe the manufacturer's name here. It's this really pretty neutral palette, and today I'm going to be using this color and probably one of these colors in here. And then we're going to use green down on the lid. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up this light color right here, and we're going to go all over the eye socket with this really light, pretty color. It has a little bit of sheen to it and shimmer to it. Not a lot, but just a little. And we're going to put that all over, including over here. Because remember, when you're dark eyes, you want to make sure that you're opening up your eye, so opening it this way as well as opening it from here to here. And one of the ways that you do that is by making sure you don't have any shadowing right here in the corner. Okay. Now, we're going to dust this one, same brush here. And these are just, gosh, These are just brushes that I think I got from Amazon. There was a set of like 20, and they're like 5 years old, and they just keep going. I just wash them and they just keep going. Okay, now we're going to come in and pick up this medium color right here, and we're going to put that in the transition area. Going to load it up in the transition and take it up onto the bone portion up here. So we're going to bring it up onto the bone above the transitional area. This helps to widen my eye, make my eye look more open. And we do take that up onto the bone area up here. And we're just going to blend that really well. So this is a really pretty neutral taupey color. Very pretty, really pretty. Now, this is a FlowerKnows palette. Definitely a FlowerKnows palette. And we are going to use this really pretty green color. That's going to go all over the lid and down into the waterline on the bottom. We're going to put it on the top, and we're going to put it on the bottom, and then we're going to come back through with a brown to outline the eye. And I'm just sort of packing that right there. You don't really want it to go much further than right underneath my transitional area. So I'm just sort of packing it on with this brush. Packing the green right onto the lid. I do want the green to be prominent today. And that's prominent. That is gorgeous. Look at that green. And look what it did to my eyes. My eyes immediately went because it's on the opposite end of the color wheel. And so that's what's going to happen when you do that, when you have dark eyes like I do. Okay, so now we're going to pick up a really tiny small brush and go back into that green. And we are going to come underneath down onto the bottom waterline. And we are outlining the eye. Just following the shape of the eye based upon where the eyelashes are. Using that really tiny brush to pack that green. Hardly any fallout. Look how gorgeous that is. That is so pretty. Wow. Now, what I'm going to use here in this same palette is this dark brown color over here. And I'm going to create just a little bit of depth in the green where the waterline and the transitional area come together, just in that tiny little point right here. So here and here, we're sort of making like a little V. And then we're just going to extend and pull that up and outwards. We're bringing it this way. This has a tendency then to help extend that eye out. And we're creating just a little bit of a smoky eye with that darker brown. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. No wonder my husband tells me he loves it when I wear the green. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm just taking my brush and I'm picking up here, and then I'm picking up here, and I'm joining the two out in this V area right here. And then we're just extending out and blending. Beautiful. Oh, that's stunning. I love that when that happens. Okay, now we're going to come back in with my Revlon Color Stay setting powder, and we're going to clean up the under eye. We're going to take the top end of the pointed little powder puff, pick up that powder, and then we're going to come underneath the eye and we're going to sweep, just to make sure that we've got all of any fallout that may have come down. And we're giving some more brightness to the under eye and we're cleaning that up there. Helping those dark circles there blend into my complexion. Beautiful. Oh, that green is just so gorgeous. That is just so pretty. Wow, got powder everywhere. It'll come off. Okay, now let's go in and let's pick up our Milani contour powder. I can get this thing open again. Yep, there we go. Using my contour brush to load the product. And as we've done before, we're accentuating this big bone right here. And we're going up. We don't want to go down necessarily, we want to go up because we're lifting. We're lifting here and we're accentuating that bone. And we're taking it up into our temple a little. Then we're coming down under the chin. And blend. Actually, I don't know that I've actually blended down there, so let's pick up a little bit more of this Revlon and blend down a little bit. Make sure I didn't miss that anywhere. Okay, beautiful. And then today we are going to be using my Tarte Energy Blush. This is a really good dupe for Kristen Dior's Backstage Rosy Glow. We're putting it on the apples of the cheeks. Is done. And what else do we need to do here? Let's just check and make sure that we don't have any residual fallout. No, we don't, but I do see that I want to get my brush, really brush it off here. Clean it with your tissue. And then I'm just going to come back in and I'm going to pick this setting powder up again with my brush, and I'm just going to come right here. I want to make sure that I have no dark from that green that we packed on. So just coming right here in the corners of my eyes and making sure that this is nice and bright. And no green residual. Okay, that helps to make sure that this eye socket stays bright and wide and open. Okay, gosh, I'm gonna have to clean my shirt here, making a mess. Okay, FlowerKnows, that's done. Our blush is done. Our contour is done. Let's come in and let's revisit lipstick and see where we are. A little bit more. And now I'm going to pick up my Physicians Formula Plumping Lip Gloss. I'm going to put a little on top. It makes this a beautiful wine, really warm, rich color. Great combination. That really is a great combination. That was a $3 or $4, yeah, at the dollar store. Lipstick, well worth it. Now you notice today I didn't outline the top of my lid. I just went to the corner today. And the reason I did that is because the green is so vibrant. I want the green to stand right up against the brown of my eye, the iris. And so I didn't put any darker color on the top part of the lid except at the very corner where I talked about that V area. So looking at the eye, I didn't come all the way across the eye. I just put it right here in the corner and right here in this corner. I didn't extend it all the way over because I want the eyelid and the green of the eye to contrast each other. And you can definitely see how that green makes the brown in my eyes just go phew. I love it when that happens because then it just makes me feel like I have these, you know, sometimes when you have brown eyes, you sometimes, or at least I do, feel that sometimes they look a little boring because you see these people, these beautiful, you know, steel blue eyes, and then you get this and you're like, okay, now I can understand why my husband wants me to wear the green more often because I see what he sees. Green and blue with brown eyes. Whenever you accent with those two colors, you are going to get this beautiful contrast, and the brown in your eye and the pigment in your iris is just going to pop because of the contrasting colors. I get my brown eyes from my dad. My dad and I are the only two in my immediate family that have brown eyes. My brothers got their beautiful blue eyes from my beautiful mother. She had spectacularly beautiful blue eyes. And my brothers both got her beautiful blue eyes. And then I got brown, and then my children, my boys, both have brown eyes. My granddaughter has brown eyes, and now my grandson has brown eyes. So they definitely got that from. I'm trying to think. My son's dad has brown eyes. I think his are a little hazel in color. So that's definitely the dominant side. I think if I'm not mistaken, his sister may have blue eyes. I can't remember. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. It's raining again. Goodness, here it comes. Here it again. Rain, rain, rain. I'm gonna float away down here. Alright, working down from the bottom up, getting that curl to lock in from my curling my lashes. Another coat over here. I didn't get quite enough over here. This is Maybelline's Sky High mascara. Yep, the one that had all the controversy in the summer. I don't understand any of that. I mean, really, come on, people. We're all in this together. Let's help each other and support each other. And yeah, I know there's jealousy and all of that, but I mean, really, as a community, we need to do a better job of supporting each other, in my opinion. And I'm talking about the makeup community. I think that, you know, there's a lot of influencers that are making just staggering amounts of money. And they've been doing it a long time, so they've got, you know, they've put their time in. There's so much opportunity that there's plenty for everybody. You just gotta let it happen. Be consistent. And encourage each other, support each other along the way, because then the whole community is better. Okay, I did not load, as you can see, I did not load my mascara wand when I went to the bottom, because I don't like a lot on the bottom lashes. I think it for me, it doesn't look as flattering for me. And I think it's because I'm so fair. You know, I see people that have these really long, beautiful lashes on the top and the bottom. And for them, I think, you know, they can get away with it. For me, I don't think I can. So I just stick to what I feel works the best for me. And that's what we should do. You know, we should encourage each other to find the products and the looks that best serve you. Because my idea may not be your idea, but that's okay. That's what makes us all individuals, and that's what we need to encourage each other to do, is develop our individuality and our own style. Okay, just cleaning that up a little bit. Yeah. Okay, let's see where we are. Let me put my glasses on and take a look here. My hair got caught in my earrings there. All right. Beautiful. What do you guys think? Stunning. Oh, just the green is just so vibrant. Wow. Green and brown are definitely a stunning combination. If you've got green and brown, if you've got brown eyes or green eyes, accentuate with the opposite color and you will see just how beautifully they work together. Wow. A little bit on my nose. That's it. We are done for the day. Okay, so we used, just to recap, we used Color Rose is the knockoff brand, and I used, let me get that, I used this color in the transition on my eyes, okay, and then I came through with FlowerKnows, and I picked up this beautiful green right here, and then I used this dark brown just out in the corners of my eye. Now I do want to show you something too. You know, I don't use the powder very much anymore, but if I did, you could actually mix these two colors, this one and this one, together and get a beautiful eyebrow color. And I'm just noticing maybe a little bit of difference. So let's get my brush out and let's just brush these up a little bit and smooth the color out. That one and that one. And I got a little bit of something fell off there. Okay. And there we go for the day. That's it on this rainy Tuesday near Houston. I hope wherever you are, you have a fantastic day. Thank you everybody for your comments and your feedback. It does not go unnoticed, and I try to respond as quickly as I can. If you sent me a message and I haven't responded within a couple of days, please shoot me another one just to make sure I don't miss it somewhere. I do want to get back to you, and I try very hard to make sure that I answer everybody in a timely fashion. And again, thank you so much for all of your wonderful support and encouragement along the way for my husband. He's doing really, really well, and we are off today to get some feedback from his doctor and see where he is. And I appreciate all of your love, all of your encouragement and support. It just means the world to both of us, so thank you for that. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Get out there and hit your grand slam, whatever it is that you do. This channel and all of my channels are to help you and all of us have our very best life. Just helping each other, so, giving each other encouragement and options and feedback, and whatever I have learned along the way, if I can share that with somebody out there and they can take it and run with it, then I am giving back. And at this stage, that is what is most important to me, and helping all of you. Don't forget, my main landing page is my name, Carrie Devlin Scroggins. From there you can reach all of my companies, book all of my bookings. Don't forget, I do makeup tutorials, I do makeup makeovers, and I do skincare consultations, and I would love to get with you on that. I am very passionate about that, and see if we can get, if you're not already, get your skin where you want it to be, because age is just a number. It doesn't stop you or prevent you from looking your best, feeling your best, and chasing and reaching any goal and any dream that you may have. It's just a number. Age is just a number. Remember that. Don't let it stop you from finishing or chasing a goal that you may have. Doesn't matter what age you are. And in our world today, more than ever, that is saying something. That really is saying something. So, God bless you. Have a fantastic, safe, dry Tuesday. Thank you for joining me this morning while we getting ready using greens and browns. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for joining my community. If you haven't, please do so. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you know the next time I post. And guys, I will see you next time. Have a remarkable Tuesday. This is Carrie from Texas.